What exactly is a mini job? What are the benefits? And what types of mini jobs are out there? In this video, you can get all the important facts about this special form of employment in Germany. I'm Marc, and I'm glad you're watching. By the way, if you want to stay up to date and get all the latest news related to mini jobs delivered straight to your inbox, simply subscribe to our newsletter. You'll find the link in the description. But for now, let's dive into the video. Most people who have had a part-time job in Germany at least know the term. But what exactly is a mini job and what do you need to keep in mind when you have one? There are two different types of mini jobs in Germany. A mini job is either a marginal employment with an earnings limit, or a job with a maximum work assignment of 3 months or 70 days per calendar year, regardless of earnings. In 2024, the earnings limit is 538 euros per month. An increase in the mini job earnings limit to 556 euros per month has already been approved for 2025. The mini-job earnings limit will continue to be adjusted to align with the current minimum wage. So, if you're watching this video after 2025, you can always visit our website for the current earnings limit. We also have a dedicated video on the topic of minimum wage, which you can watch here. Who can work as a mini-jobber? Basically anyone. Whether you're still in school, a college student, employed but looking to earn some extra cash alongside your main job, registered as a job seeker, or already retired. Refugees can also take on a mini job in certain conditions. You can find more information about this topic in the description below. When you think of mini jobs, the first roles that likely come to mind are waiters, sales assistants, or cashiers. Indeed, these positions are considered common examples for commercial mini jobs, and the employers are typically companies. However, mini jobs can also be found in private households, such as domestic help, pet sitter, or in childcare. In these cases, the employers are private individuals. You can learn more about specific job opportunities in our online magazine. However, there is another distinction to consider when discussing mini jobs. First, there's the mini job with average monthly earnings of up to 538 euros or a maximum of 6,456 euros in 2024. It's important to know that if employees earn more than this, the job becomes subject to Social Security contributions. Nonetheless, there are exceptions for unforeseeable circumstances such as providing sickness coverage. In these exceptional cases, mini-jobbers may receive a maximum of 2 additional months of maximum earnings per year on top of their already agreed-upon income. Under these conditions, total earnings of 7,532 euros would be possible for 12 months, which is equivalent to 14 times the marginal earnings threshold. Keep in mind that this video was recorded in 2024. If you're watching it at a later date, please check the information provided above to ensure the earnings details are still current. The numbers may change. Secondly, there's short-term employment. In this case, the mini-jobber doesn't work on a permanent base, but only for a limited period of time. The amount of earnings isn't relevant. However, the employee can work no more than 3 months or a total of 70 working days within a calendar year. But what happens if these limits are surpassed? In that case, the employment is no longer classified as a mini-job and is considered subject to Social Security contributions, requiring it to be reported to a health insurance fund. That's the gist of it. What else should you be aware of? For instance, a mini-job is considered dependent employment. This means that the employer has the authority to issue instructions and determine conditions such as the job's location, schedule, and duration. All of these details are either outlined in an employment contract or, at the very least, documented in writing. You can find more information on what this looks like here. One crucial aspect to always keep in mind is the importance of registering with the Minijob-Zentrale, regardless of whether it's a commercial or a private mini-job. For mini-jobs in private households, the process is particularly easy. Employers can register their mini-jobbers online, by mail, or by telephone. It's worth noting that mini-jobbers have the same rights as full-time employees. These rights include vacation time and continued wage payment in case of illness. Additionally, like full-time employees, minijobbers are entitled to the statutory minimum wage. Registration also offers numerous benefits for employers, ranging from tax advantages to accident insurance for their staff. Take a closer look for yourself. But what about taxes? Depending on whether it's a mini job in a business or a private household, there are differences in the amount of taxes, the due dates for these duties, and the reporting procedure. Please note that the taxes mentioned in this video pertain to the year 2024. If you're watching it at a later date, you can check the current tax amount on our website at any time. There you can also find a useful calculator for your taxes and other contributions. The link is provided in the description. As it currently stands, employers in the commercial sector pay a maximum total of 31.4% in taxes and other contributions, while minijobbers contribute 3.6% of their earnings to the pension insurance scheme. These combined contributions, totaling 35%, must be reported monthly by the employer to the Minijob-Zentrale. The maximum taxes and contributions for employers in private households is 14.94%, while the pension insurance contribution for minijobbers amounts to 13.6% of their earnings. By taking on a minijob, you can contribute to your pension and make early provisions. You'll be entitled to all statutory pension insurance benefits and accrue a waiting period month for each month of employment. Moreover, you'll have access to the state subsidy for the Riester pension. However, you can also choose to be exempt from the pension insurance obligation. In this case, only the employers pay their share of the pension insurance contributions. Where can you find mini jobs in private households? Look no further than the Haushaltsjobbörse offered by the Minijob-Zentrale. This platform connects job-seeking domestic helpers with private employers. Feel free to take a look. As for mini-jobs in the commercial sector, you can explore opportunities on the job exchange of the Federal Employment Agency. The links for both platforms are provided in the description below. This brings us to the end of the video. Quite a lot of information, wasn't it? If you have any further questions about mini-jobs, feel free to ask us in the comments. Be sure to check out our other videos and subscribe to the Minijob-Zentrale channel to ensure you don't miss any updates. Thanks for watching. See you next time.